Tottenham, come on you Spurs. I've got glasses on that are wonky. Because my ear holes are wonky. I think they're wonky. Coys, come on you Spurs. How are we this morning, my front wall skids? There's a bit of all the transfer shit going on. I thought I got a little Johnny writes a little script. It wasn't a little script, it was like a little monologue-y sort of turd-loggy about Daniel Levy. Is Daniel Levy quietly preparing to sell Spurs? You know, we've got the stadium naming rights, all the Saudi interest, investment in infrastructures versus the squad, right? The lack of long-term player planning, you know, like what the big clubs do, where they like plan a year ahead, 6 months ahead, and get the player get the player they want. It's already done deal, just waiting for the time. Bosh, money's on the table, transfer season opens, bosh, and it's there. We've got outside investor links, yeah. Past 2 years now has been Qatar, MSP Sports. Would you welcome a full sale? Put in the comments below if you'd welcome a full sale. Business of Spurs. Why Levy doesn't care about trophies anymore. We've got the NFL boxing, concerts, F1 simulation centre, tourist economy versus the fan base. That's a good one. Tourist economy versus the fan base. I can go and get tickets off the cuff, 500 nicker. Alright, no questions asked, no fan club membership needed. In fact, and I'll be treated like royalty in the tourist box. Or I can pay 500 plus and get executive. What about the real fans? We have to go jump through hoops to get an away game. These poor season ticket holders need to accumulate point after point after point in the system to even be allowed to go to pre-season friendlies. None of this can be right for a football club, can it? You know, where us fans are the predominant, we're the ones that give them the money, we're the ones that go and fill the stadium up. And the season ticket holders have to go through this points jumping system just to go to friendlies against silly little I know you can't fit everyone in Luton, you can't fit everyone in the Readings, but the Bayern Munichs and stuff, come on lad, give us a bit of incentive to actually pay the airfare to go out to these places. The growing global value, while we've only got one Europa Cup. Does he care more about the global branding of the club and everything? Now, this is where I think he's building the club up to sell, right? I don't know when he's going to do the selling, but if you're a business person, it's like you build something up, you build a brand up, don't you? You wait till it gets to its maximum price, then you sell it. You take the money, you run. Now, he's had like 20 odd years out of the club, and 24 years out of the club so far. So, in comparison with Man United and the Glazers pre-sale and stuff like that, what's Enix's long-term intention? If they ever put that on the board about their actual long-term intention, are they building us up to sell now? Is this where we get all the players we want, build a strong squad, do well the next couple of seasons, and then straight away it's a sell? And who actually buys fucking Spurs? Is it the Middle East, a US hedge fund? What happens when Spurs get sold? What Saudi or Qatar owners might do? What do you think they'll do? Put them in the comments. If Levy sold to a US consortium, would it get worse? Look at Man United under that Radcliffe. You know what I mean? I know he's not US, but got bad, innit? Would fans ever trust a new owner at Spurs after Daniel Levy? Now, is this Tottenham's greatest trick, building a super club without winning a major honour? We all know Europa is a sort of secondary cup. Let's put it right. It's now a secondary cup compared to Champions League and winning the Premier League, isn't it? So let's call it secondary cup. What do you think we need to build the club up this year? Was it Premier League cash, top 10 global fans, but not a lot of glory? What's Levy's end game? I'd love to know, because I'm sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, all those things and what we're seeing at Tottenham with the rebuild, everyone's not talking, oh, Levy's changed and stuff like that. Has he really? Or is he just building us up to sell on? Who would you prefer that Spurs be sold to? Mind you, you'll have a lot of people who mention on other channels that, oh yeah, he's going to get investment and he's going to step down. That means we've still got Levy. It don't make much business sense to me to keep running the same thing year in, year out, without, there must be a plan, a long-term plan. He must have a long-term vision. ENIC must have a long-term vision. Because you buy a club, build it up to sell it for profit, because they're all about the profit. At the minute, the profits is quite small compared to selling a football club, you know, where they can all take a big chunk of profit. Bosh. It's like playing, it's like gambling, isn't it? Gamble little bits, gamble little bits, gamble little bits. Start getting the winnings in. You wait till there's a good bet. You put your money on. You get your winnings, take your profit, and you walk away. That's the simple of it. I think in the next couple of years, maybe 2 to 3 years, he won't be there no more. Not a stitch. You won't see him for love nor money. What do you think, Spurs fans? I'd like to hear your views on this, because I was thinking about it. I did script it a little bit. I thought to myself, it's just something different to talk about, isn't it? Is it a viable option? What I'm talking about, is that, or am I not in the business world? I've never worked in the business world, but I worked in all sorts of different worlds where you build up an empire and then you whack it away. You know what I mean? You get your profit and you run away. I think, long and short of it, I don't think I'm too far from the truth, to be honest with you. What do you think? I'd love to hear from everybody in the comments, even if you don't subscribe and you just view. Just put in it. What do you mean you don't subscribe? I was only saying that to be nice, to make you feel part of it. Go and hit the subscribe button. Have a comment. And am I right or am I wrong?